driving into my spot this morning, saw that herd cross the road. I stopped filming and I was going to continue to creep on down, and a nice bull followed him, so I'm heading down over there to see if I can get on him. Wind's not good. I'm going to wrap around, try to get the wind in my favor. You just bugled again. He's got quiet on me, but I don't think he's far. Maybe move a little bit, but I've never had my boots on this ridge. I've driven by it hundreds of times. So I need to get my Onyx out, check out the topography, see maybe where they're headed. I just heard him. He's moved way off. He's taken that herd out of here. And if you looked at that topography, he's going down. It's kind of flat here where we're at, and then it just drops. So he's taking them down into the deep dark hole. Holy moly. It led me into this wild rhododendron mess. I mean, I followed their sign right to here. I think I need a machete to go any further. I don't think it goes for long, though. Okay, so you see that timber behind me. I think it probably opens up underneath that timber. But at any rate, I'm going to head back to the truck now. Not seeing any elk. But man, there's a couple of monster rubs over there in that unit. Looks like some bull just thrashed up a pretty good sized reprod. I'd like to see him. So as I walked out of the woods after chasing that herd around a little bit and bugling and stuff, I was walking around kind of kicking my heels going, doggone it, did I just waste my opportunity of the season? I hope not. So just a quick rundown what happened. I'm not sure if the video is going to tell the whole story. So herd crossed the road. I grabbed my camera and started filming, and several cows, and they just were kind of frittered their way across the road, and I hit the power button to turn off the camera, and then I thought, what are you doing? You should probably wait a little bit. There might be some more elk. And sure enough, as soon as I powered off, that bull trotted across the road after those cows, and he was a dandy. I didn't get a real close look at his points. They're a couple hundred yards down the road, but he was dark horned, pretty good mass, nice big bull. So I slipped out of the truck and grabbed my bow, and of course forgot my rangefinder. But by the time I realized that I forgot my rangefinder, I could hear this bull bugling. It's like, forget that, I'm going. Initially, I thought I had a bull on the other side of the ridge, and I kind of was working on that, bugling and slipping in closer, and I could hear something that sounded like a bull thrashing on brush. But it ended up just being a cow walking through a bunch of salal to try to catch up with the herd, and she ended up ripping across the road in front of me. I caught some of that on the bow cam. I'm not sure what I caught, but I'll check it out when I get home. So then I went down the other side of the ridge and followed the bugles, and you saw kind of what happened. I think it winded me. Because at one point it closed the gap a little bit. I could tell that his bugles were getting a little bit tighter on me. But then I could hear him chuckling, you know, way down in that hole, unless there's another bull. But I kind of made sure I crashed my way up that ridge to follow their trail, like I kind of showed you. I ended up in this massive patch of salal and wild rhododendron, but I kind of busted my way through that, and there's no sign of him. So I think he took him down deep. He spelled me or something. So my bummer, but fun. You know, that was fun. I'm ready to seal the deal. You know. Well, I couldn't stand it. I made my way around to an adjacent ridge where those elk, I think, dove down deep. It's really steep down in there. But I remembered this old cat road that kind of winds down an adjacent ridge to where I think they went. So I'm going to meander my way down and just maybe step off of this cat road, do the old cat road shuffle, do a little call and see if I can get that bull to respond again. It's worth a try. Let's go. Well, I got a response. Try that again. I got a response. Check the wind and see what's up. It's super steep. In the words of my friend Tim, it's brushy, but at least it's steep. he's gotten quiet. I've closed the gap, but I've hit a wall. But there's an old movie, Man from Snowy River. One of the scenes, a bunch of guys are chasing down a herd of wild horses they call the Brombies. And they chase them and run after them, and they're on horses chasing the horses. And that wild herd dives over a edge of a canyon into a deep dark hole, and everybody pulls up and stops, and Kirk Douglas, who's the actor, says, "Well, boys, it's time to bid the Brombies good day." I think of that line often out here. I think it's time to bid the elk good day. That's always such a good sight, isn't it? Yeah, you can see the camera shaking. That's my heartbeat. So it's good to be back to the truck. Well, I'm just here at my favorite little looking spot this evening. Seeing if I can glass up some milk. It's been a good day in the Elk Woods. A lot of fun this morning. But God bless, happy hunting, and we will see you tomorrow.